In 2026, which baby items are actually worth the hype? Let's jump right into it. So first, we're going to start out with a play mat. You don't have to have them. You really don't. Babies can just play on a quilt on the floor. The quilt can go away easily. You can clean it up, put it away. You don't need all these things, believe it or not. Then we have this mom cozy swing. I didn't use a swing. You can live without a swing. It is possible. Babies do not need all that much. Completely up to you. If I had to pick one item to put my baby in, it would be a bouncer seat. Okay, they're affordable and they can help after they've had a bottle, like with reflux or spitting up. So for me, that would be the win. Okay, we have clothing, daddy's little dude, fine, whatever. If you want little cute things like that, that's fine. Now we have an outfit set. It's kind of cool because everything is mix and match, but I honestly wasn't a fan of things like this because I wanted to keep the set together versus like, okay, they're short sleeve, but they're pants. What if it goes into winter and you need to put away the short sleeve shirts and get out long sleeve, but you still want to use these pants, but then they don't match? Sets actually kind of irked me. Like I liked a pants and a shirt that were a one-off, not these combination sets. Also not a big fan of the hats or the mittens. Then we got a mama's boy, that's fine. Outfits like this sometimes come with a hat and come with mittens. That's why I don't recommend buying specific hat and mittens or getting a set like this. Not my jam. All right, let's keep going. Another outfit set. This one is like sleepers with pants and shirts and socks. I don't know, I just don't like them. So sorry, I'm weird on that. Just think about it when you're doing the laundry and putting outfits together. If it makes sense for you, do it. If it doesn't, don't. My issue is when it comes into like fall and spring and the seasons are changing. That's more of where it's an issue for me. Then we got the basic black, some people would call these like undershirts. It's up to you if you want them or not. I didn't really use the white or black like undershirts a lot. So it definitely isn't an essential for me and in my opinion. Okay, then we have the white ones, like I just said, not really an essential for me. Don't buy too many. Moving on into bath time, we've got the Frida bath. I like a tub. I use the support, the Angel Care support. Wasn't a fan, wouldn't do it again. I would do an actual tub. Then we have this like infant bath sponge set. Not exactly sure how you go about using that, but looks interesting, very affordable. If it's something like a sponge, you might throw it away when you're done. You might not save this for your second child just because of like being gross and growing mold and things like that. So up to you. It's very affordable though. Then we have some washcloths. I don't see anything wrong with those. Then I believe we have some body wash. I like that has a pump. Great, go for it. Try to get fragrance free and as clear as possible for their skin. Then we have like a starters pack. We got size 1 and 2 of diapers as well as wipes. I would make sure there's not too many size 1 diapers. Just don't get too many. I would maybe check to make sure it's a good deal, but otherwise it's a good selection. Goodbye. Then we have a diaper caddy organizer shelf situation. So I really don't understand this. Like, why is it 2 different things? Why is it a softy side and like a hard side? Like, why is this different? Like one is a shelf versus one's a caddy. I don't get it. For me, a lot of this stuff goes into storage. And then I want a diaper caddy that I can move around if I want to and isn't like this cheap thing on wheels. So this is a no-go for me, basically is what I'm saying. Then we got some Desitin, cool. Diaper Genie for me is always a skip. It's not an essential. I know a lot of people think it is. It's hyped up, it's talked about, but I don't think the Diaper Genie is essential. I just threw diapers in the trash and it worked and we survived and we made it through without that specific item. More diapers, size 3 and size 2, great. Size 1, extra wipes, love it. Love how practical it is. I will hype that up all day as far as baby products. Then we have a high chair. I don't like the look of this high chair. I know it's like, oh, it's 6 in 1. You can do so many things with it. You won't. You won't. You're going to use it one way 90% of the time, and then you'll switch to the other way once or twice and think it's cool. No. Like, okay, it can become a table and chair. Well, by then you have your second kid and you need the high chair back. We did a booster seat, got it for like $15 off Facebook Marketplace. Love it. We'll never get rid of it. We love it. And yeah, I don't like the footprint of a high chair. They take up so much more room in the kitchen. So for me, it is a no-go. We got some silicone bottles. Cool. Dr. Brown bottles. Cool. I don't care what kind of bottle you get, but just get one type primarily because you're going to have different parts and pieces. And just imagine, where are all these going in your kitchen? Where are they going? You're not going to have room for all these parts and pieces. From there, we have some burp cloths. I actually don't like these. I call them like the peanut shape. I actually just like a square or rectangle receiving blanket. That is more my preference, but I do like that they match, get matching sets so they can fold nicely and like be put away in the diaper bag or in your dresser or whatever. Then we got some Hudson unisex little bibs. These are like bibs for when they're on milk. Those look really nice, really simple. I like how plain they are. Goodbye to me. Now I want to get both sets. You got like the colorful one, then you got the gray, white, and black here. I would not get both. You don't need that many bibs. Okay, that's just, it's like 10 and 10. That's ridiculous. Next, they're probably deciding between these two baby monitors. So it's a Hello Baby and a Hello Baby. One definitely does not have Wi-Fi, not sure on the other one. It's completely up to you if you want Wi-Fi or not. What I recommend is a 5-inch or 6-inch screen, one that can split in half and has 2 cameras so you can see 2 kids in the future. That is how I would do it. Then we've got a safety first kit. I don't like these kits. I think they look really, really cheap, so not for me. Pacifiers, great. Pacifiers, great. Pacifiers are tough. Okay, do you really want your baby to like passies? Then maybe you get 2 types. For the most part, I would stick with one and try to get them used to one type. Then we got some Dove lotion. I think that matches that body wash. Great. Baby sound machine. Okay. This one is more affordable, the Mom Cozy, but I gotta say, I like the aesthetic of the hatch so much better. The hatch looks so much cuter. We have the hatch in both our kids' rooms. Absolutely love it. Could not recommend it enough. If this does all the same things, great. Maybe you get the one that's a little more affordable, but I do love the hatch. I also will have products linked in the description. I'll have all these products linked, but then I'll also have a section of my favorites of things that I've used and I've loved. Okay, so if you're interested, you can find those links. Then we got some swaddles and then swaddles, and these all come with hats. Way too many hats, okay? Chill. And I definitely would make sure these are different sizes. Don't get a ton of swaddles that are the same size. Baby's gonna grow. Oh my goodness gracious. And with that, there's another pack of 6 swaddles and hats. Please don't have these all be the same size. I hope these are 3 different sizes. And also, I really like the gender neutralness of these. The other ones, you know, they were still pretty gender neutral. Items like this, you wanna go gender neutral so you can use it for all your kids. Same with things like crib sheets, okay? Now we got a crib. I don't like cribs that are convertible. I like it to just stay a crib. I think that is the best decision, okay? There's so many reasons for it. I won't go into them today. Then we have the bassinet. I skipped the bassinet. We started out in the crib from day one. You can sleep in baby's room on a guest bed, or they can sleep in your room. The crib can move. You can put it in your primary bedroom, believe it or not. So just an option to consider. Maybe the bassinet is not for you. Maybe it is, and that's okay. If you feel like you need help or a little more direction with your baby registry, I do baby registry reviews similar to this, only I talk to you, you tell me about your life, and then I can cater it more towards you. So I'm going to tell you what items maybe you should remove, or maybe you're forgetting and you need to add. Okay, so if you're interested in that, link in the description as well. Next, we're getting into nursing. So breast milk storage bags, yes, if you're going to pump at all. Boppy, I skipped the nursing pillow. Do you want one? Do you need one? I used a pillow off the guest bed. Wearable pump, great. Travel system, wonderful. Typically the bassinet does not come with it, but you will get the seat, the base, the car seat that can clip into the stroller for a newborn, as well as a car seat base. I love a travel system. It all clicks together and it all is compatible. So big fan. We went with the jogger. Again, my favorites are going to be linked in the description, and we went with the Graco Fast Action Fold jogger because a jogger can handle the pumpkin patch, the apple orchard, those big wheels. They can handle a little bit more. Then we got car mirrors, great. That's a great price. Sometimes they are more expensive. Okay, baby walker, for me, this would be a skip, or it would be a get it secondhand, okay? We have a rocking chair, cute, not your typical cozy one. It's more like a front porch one, but up to you. Laundry hamper, great item. They can use this for their whole stinking life. Things like an announcement, sentimental stuff, completely up to you and what you wanna get. Then we have some hangers. Love that. You could get plastic ones that are more affordable, but up to you. The thing is, they're only going to be in baby hangers for a portion of their life. So I don't know if I would invest in like the velvety ones, the felt ones. I'd probably just get cheap ones, to be completely honest. And if you get the ones where there's like the little slit for, you know, sleeves and things to go in, you'll be okay. So for me, I would get the cheaper hangers, but good on them for remembering hangers. Bottle sterilizer, for me, it's a skip, but I mostly breastfed. I feel like there's still a lot of work. You know, you still got to do work. Just wash them by hand. Diaper bag. I love a diaper bag. This one's cool. It's got like a changing area, or you could try to use it as like a bassinet on the go. I don't know how realistic that is, but you know, you do you. Bottle drying rack. Nope. For me, that's nope. Put it on a towel. Aquaphor. I like Aquaphor. Aveeno. I like that too. Try not to use too many different things though. Try to stick with 1 or 2 so baby's skin like can be used to it. We don't want to confuse baby skin. Dreft, if you're going to use it, the whole family should use the same detergent. And this cheap carrier, I see this one all the time and it just looks so cheap. I just can't. I don't feel like the support is there. I don't feel like it looks the most comfortable. If you're going to get it, get one that's more like $60 or just skip it. And with that, we are at the end of this baby registry. So what items are worth it? All right, there were some on here. There were also quite a few skips. If you want more help, like I said, links are linked. Baby registry review is something that I offer to help you. And then there's more videos on this channel that go over so many more baby products. So check those out.